Hey guys, Xerg here back with some more custom track worldwide races. Now these are selected races from a worldwide that I did a few days ago. These races were interesting because they're not just your average, long, boring races. Like a lot of things happened in these races, which made them very entertaining and fun. So I figured I'd commentate on these races, and as you can see, I do not get a good start to this race, as I get completely wheelie bumped down to 8th place. Now I managed to pull an item here, and it's a star, so this will definitely help me cut through at the end, because this track is all about the shortcut at the end. If you don't have an item, you're going to get passed by a lot of people, and it's a really nice comeback mechanic, but it really shouldn't be allowed on the third lap, because there's a few tracks that have disallowed good shortcuts at the end to happen on the third lap, and I think this is what this track needs as well. Now unfortunately my A button kind of failed there, so I had to use a shroom or else my star would run out, and it's fine though, because I'm in third place with a shroom here, and I get kind of bumped there, but that's okay. I'm thinking I'm going to chain here, but the item box doesn't appear, so I just decided to use the shroom to take this shortcut here, and I just randomly land on another mushroom. That's kind of cool, I guess. And I'm going to get an item here, but I completely forget about that pillar, and I almost fall off. If I hadn't slowed down, I would have fallen off. Now, I pull triple reds here, which is actually pretty good, because it protects me, and I, bump some people, and they just don't get hit, and then this guy's just lagging all over the place. Now I'm going a little wide here because I'm hoping people pass me, because I want to be able to get like a shroom or something to take the shortcut. Unfortunately, no one does pass me, and I do wind up pulling the blue shell, which is not very good. But as you can see here, 2 people did take the shortcut and are in front of me, so you can just see how good the shortcut is. Now, I just decided to hold on to these items here. Just gonna wait to chain. Chucking this at Paris probably isn't gonna hit him, because he'll probably hit a wall, and he does seem pretty laggy. So I just, when Sushi Kong past me, I just use it because I want to make sure I get a hit on it, and I just throw the blue shell to chain, and I pull a mega here, which is one of the best items I could have pulled here, because if I can hold this for the rest of the race, I can just take the shortcut and I can just win. As I'm in 2nd place now, I just passed a bunch of people. Like, if I can take the shortcut, it's a free win for me. But unfortunately for me, the POW hits right here, which is kind of the worst time for it. Because I have to use it before the cut. I do manage to flatten the other person there, so that was good. I pull an item here. There's basically no hope of me pulling another power item. My only hope really is that the shock happens and then Noah can take the cut. But unfortunately for me, 3 people do take the cut, though I do manage to pass Isaiah at the end, which was good for me. But overall, 4th is okay, but the end shortcut really hurt that performance. Now that was the first race, and the second race in this video is on another kind of luck-based track, and that is an old one, Resway 2 Stars. Now what makes Resway 2 Stars a luck track is the shortcut on the right side of the minimap. If you get a power item, you can completely cut through and save a lot of time, and this is going way wider than the track should allow. You should be counted out of bounds, but you aren't, so it turns into a very cool shortcut. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, Xerg, why are you highlighting luck tracks in this video? And to be honest, they're just a lot more interesting to watch. Like, there's a few races in this session, like on tracks like Mansion of Madness, where I just simply didn't record because there's no way there's going to be a fun and interesting race on those tracks. They just do not lead to good races. Rant aside, let's get back to the race. So I have a star here in 7th place as I'm approaching the end of the lap, and I'm thinking, if I can use this star on the shortcut, maybe I'll shock dodge, and then maybe I'll just get a large lead. And so I'm thinking here, I'm not chaining because I want to make sure I have a star here. And I chain the item here, and I pull a golden here, which is one of the best items I could have pulled, because if the shock isn't used, I'll be able to use it on the next lap and cut through. Either way, I lose it, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm in 5th place here, which is honestly one of the worst spots I could be in here. You either want to be at the very front or the very back, and I am very punished for this spot as I do pull a thundercloud. And I'm thinking I can pass it off, but the guy in front of me just shrooms away, because as any sane person would do, they want to get away from the thundercloud, and I do get shrunk, and then to add insult to injury, I get redded. And I'm thinking the race might be over here, because if I don't get a good item here, I won't be able to catch up. And Paris almost wheelie bumps me out of the race there, but luckily I miss, and I pull another star here. I'm just thinking here, use it. but it doesn't seem like anyone has the shock at this point, and it seems like I actually lost ranks for taking that shortcut. Now I'm approaching the last part of the race, and as you can see, everyone is very close. It is anyone's game, and I do manage to pull a golden here, so I'm just spamming it, trying to pass as many people as possible, and I managed to get third. Anyways guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for more videos. That's all I got, so for now, goodbye.